You talk about some days off. What can you tell us? What's your comment about what happened with the Danish players in your team and the Danish national coach?
What happened? That was a long story, you can say. Do you want to hear it all right now? I called the Danish national trainer Gudmi and tried to get 2 days off for the players because they didn't have so many days off this month or until now. You can say we play a lot of games. That's our 46th game, and we didn't agree about that. They should have 2 days off, and I think if they play 11 days after, they deserve 2 days off. And the Danish national team, you can say they prepared for this week also, but it isn't a national team week. And they have 60 days that they are allowed to get the players. And with this week, it's 68. And in our competition, when you play in Bundesliga, Champions League, and German Cup, it is a lot of games, a lot of practice, a lot of time traveling, and so on and on. Then I want to protect my players from getting injured, and it was a decision after I tried to take a common decision with the Danish national team, but they didn't accept that, and then I had to go another way because the communication, I think, between Flensburg, who has 5 Danish players, and the Danish national team isn't good enough. That I can tell you. And if we got this mail from the Danish national team 1 year before, I can't say that what happens next year, 2017, in April, right now. So they have to communicate a little better. I want all the best for the Danish national team, but I am the coach from SG Flensburg-Handewitt, and I want all the best for my team as well. That's why I want them to have some days off. And that should also be the thing with the Danish national team, to get the players fit and to get them happy to play for the Danish national team. I am not, as it says all over, against the Danish national team. I am for I am for the Danish national team, but they have to give also, not just take. Thank you.
Okay. The Danish team, they said that Flensburg don't want to have national players at all. What do you think about that?
I think the Danish national team should listen to their own players. What they say about this, this tempo was what we have in Bundesliga. If I had one player, I would say, okay, one player is okay. But I have 5 players, and they are the key players, almost all of them in my team. And I am having now, can I say then, at the quarterfinals, I don't know exactly when, but 5 days after, they played 3 games in 3 days. Also, not okay. And one more thing, they should train 13 times. 13 times should they train until next weekend. And then I should get my players back from this kind of training camp. Communication, I would say, and I am, once more, I like the Danish national team, but I would like some better communication between us. Thank you.
One more question to Anders. Anders, you are one of the players we are talking about. What do you think about this situation?
Yes, of course, an unfortunate situation. It's always when it comes to things like this. But actually, I think it's very fair from Flensburg that they are giving us 5 days extra with the national team. When you look only on the program from Flensburg, I think they would say it would be better if we were coming on Monday for this national week. What's a national week? So I think they have been very large, and of course it's unhappy situation for the national team because they had planned something that didn't work. But we are tired, and I think it's the right decision for us to get some days off.
Sorry, one clear word from you, because you're also from the Danish TV. It's nothing to discuss that normally only 60 days are allowed per year. Every knows this. Other things we are doing is help for the Danish national team. And Lou has said it right. We need therefore good communication. And nothing is right that we don't like Danish national players here, or we like Danish national players here. And everything which is coming from at the moment, or sometimes from Denmark, is not in our mind, because we are on the right side, because we have only give 60 days. And remember, this year's Olympic Games, and this is coming on top. And we have to protect our players also for the national team. It's really clear. That's great. We have the same problem in France. We have now a lot of games in France, but the French national team takes only 60 days. It's a lot. 60 days.
Anders, are you afraid about the future of the Danish national team because of this situation? They talk about the Olympics and all this.
No, I'm not. It's I don't know if it's called a bureaucratic decision to make which days are national team and which are not. We are coming, but we are also trying to have this dialogue of what is better for the players and what do we need to deliver the results. Is this the best for the group, for the individual players? We really want to win and go to the Olympics, but we also want to be by the Final Four. We are already in the Final Four in the German Cup, and there we really want to win. So we are playing to win the German championship. So there's a lot of things that we want, and one among many is the national team and the Olympics, and of course we want that. How it's to make of all 4 tournaments is of course hard, but as said, I think it was the right decision for us to get some days off.
Can I say something more about that? Because I know what they are writing in Denmark. The Germans got 1 week, and they say that the Germans got 1 week, but we don't have any German national team player. Okay, that's the first. If we had one, we wouldn't let him go as well. So that doesn't, the communication once more. If they plan something, they shouldn't take it for sure that they can do whatever they want. If they call SG Flensburg-Handewitt and talk to us about this, then we can maybe find a solution, but not the way it is right now.